Hey Cancer, welcome, welcome. Just want to remind you guys about the free read giveaway at the end of the week. If you're interested in getting it, make sure that you are subscribing and leaving a message saying that you're interested on one of my videos, and I can put your name in the draw for the end of the week. Alrighty, we'll get started. We'll see what Mama Universe has to say to you guys today. Alright, Mama, what do you got for Cancer? You got some advice. Ooh. And she is good to get going here. Let's see. So we have time for a nap, higher power, change in the wind, to be fair, and mending. So I feel like we're going to be talking about trusting in the universe to look after us, maybe some soul searching, some taking time for some self-care. Because I feel like there is change coming in your life. I feel like the scales are about to be balanced or come back into balance in your life. I have soulmates, truth be told, observer, flexible, and never-ending story. I feel like that truth be told is going to be speaking to some inner truths that might tie into the mending. I feel like mending is speaking about a relationship, a very close relationship with somebody. It might even tie into that soulmates. This might not be a romantic connection. This might be with a family member or a friend. Being able to mend that relationship. I feel like the flexible card is speaking to the need to be able to sort of roll with everything that happens in the universe, not having a sort of a rigid idea of how things are supposed to go, having a trust, and then learning to roll with the waves. And that life is not, one thing changing is not the be-all, end-all, that never-ending story. Life, it just continues to go on and on, always changing, always growing. The Three of Wands speaks to overcoming obstacles while working towards a goal, a positive forward progression in your life. I feel like it's also speaking to this flexible in navigating different challenges in life while still moving in a positive way. I feel like it's speaking to emotions. This Queen of Cups to me is symbolic of emotions, because Cups is all about that. She speaks to inner peace. She speaks of happiness and positivity. The Sun card represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. I feel like it's tying into that change in the wind. I feel like there is a change coming here. The Six of Swords speaks of moving from a stormier time to a calmer one in your life. And the World card here represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. But these are not ones that come up out of the blue. These are ones that you have to earn. I feel like it might be tying into the mending and mending a relationship. Maybe this is a relationship you've been working on mending. You've been moving in a positive way to try and heal. But I feel like there's rewards coming for the universe, and I feel like the rewards are happiness and inner peace. I have the Tower card, which represents a sudden and unexpected ending. I feel like it's tied into the Five of Swords, which speaks of selfish or short one, victories at the cost of others. So I feel like it speaks to this interpersonal conflict. I feel like it speaks to this relationship that you're trying to mend. And there was something that happened where one person felt like they won and one person felt like they lost, and it created hard feelings. And that's where the separation came from. But I feel like you've been working to change that. I have the Page of Cups, which represents good news on the way, and that of an emotional nature. The Wheel of Fortune card, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. And the Three of Pentacles, which speaks of starting to see the fruits of your labor. So I feel like you guys are starting to reconnect. I feel like that hard work is paying off. You're either going to already starting to see it reconnect, or it will be reconnecting. I have the Queen of Swords. She speaks of trust and honesty. I feel like this is a big part of you guys rebuilding this relationship, being open and honest, rebuilding that trust. The Four of Wands speaks of setting down a solid foundation for a happy future, and the Six of Wands speaks of triumph over obstacles. So to me, they both represent this success that you're going to find in mending this relationship. The Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning, and the Page of Pentacles can represent good news on the way. I feel like it might even speak to... I'm going to pull a few more cards on that one. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I felt like it might speak to a person, but I wasn't 100% sure, and then I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like we are speaking to a family relationship. And the Page of Pentacles tends to represent somebody who's very academically inclined. The Queen of Pentacles can be... she can be generous and caring. So I feel like we're talking about... I don't feel like we're talking about a romantic relationship. I feel like we're talking about a family connection. Maybe a parent or a child. Or a relationship that's something like that, with like a mother figure or a child figure. I feel like that's what we're mending here. The Five of Cups is a warning not to get stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you have trouble seeing positive opportunities around you. It speaks of the need to let go of the past and move forward. I think within that is where you're going to find your triumph. As the Ace of Swords speaks to, the Nine of Cups represents abundance. And again, Cups is all about emotion. So it's that emotional abundance, and the Nine of Pentacles is happiness and abundance. So I do see a mending here. I have the Lovers card here, but again, I'm not feeling... I don't feel romance in this read. I don't feel a romantic relationship. I feel like this is a different connection. It's a very deep emotional connection, but I feel like it's not romance. I feel like the Lovers card is speaking to love, to rekindling the love in this relationship. The Magician card represents having all the tools that you need to be successful. So I think what you've been doing, the way that you've been going about trying to reconnect with this person, I feel like that is what you should have been doing all along. That's the right way for you to go. I feel like the Magician is Tarot's way of letting you know that you're on the right path. The Hierophant speaks of insight and a higher learning, also of a mentor. So that's why I'm not entirely feeling that we're talking about a mother or child. It's something similar even. It's still, it feels like it has some of those elements of parent and child, but it might be a mentor and somebody who looked up to you. Because the Hierophant can represent a mentor. I have the Knight of Wands, which represents change. Change coming quickly, moving on. So I feel like you guys are going to be able to reconnect if you haven't already, and I feel like there will be this mending. The Three of Cups represents happiness and celebration. So I see success in this relationship. I see a reconnection. I have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords can represent a deadlock, and trouble finding clarity. I feel like it's speaking to a perspective as well. I feel like it's also tying into the truth be told and bearing an honesty from both sides, because I feel like both of you had a different perspective on what happened, which is part of what created the rift to begin with. Again, one person felt like they won and one person felt like they lost. I feel like feel like this Seven of Wands is tying into it too, and being open and honest about it. I feel like that's going to be laying the solid foundation for an abundant harvest, and the Page of Wands represents good news on the way. So I do see that this is moving in a positive direction. I do see success coming your way. I see that the need to just keep those lines of communication open and be open and honest and truthful and rebuild that trust in this relationship. I feel like it's going to happen though if it hasn't started already. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. And remember to like or subscribe. You have to be a subscriber if you want to apply for the free read at the end of the week. Alrighty guys, take care.